Hi guys, Melissa here. Welcome back to my channel. And now Penny's gonna be... Oh, they're so cool until I do a video and Tater just jumped on the Lazy Susan that holds my stuff. But, so if you saw my last Scentsy in the PR packages video, so I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I am still at a crossroads, you guys. I'm definitely hanging in there, well, unless they hate me and they kick me out, but I'm definitely hanging in with Sensey until in March, I have like this Claude Monet water lily, Claude Monet, which I guess it's Monet. I don't know, but I guess in French you say Monet, but to me he's always been Monet. He'll always be Monet. So he's my favorite artist in the whole wide world. I really love Van Gogh too, but his style is very choppy. I don't think there's ever been a Claude Monet painting that I haven't fallen in love with. Well, I have water lilies. Next month, the warmer of the month for March, that's 10% off, because I didn't have the money right now to do the kit. So it's lily pads, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how cute would it be with my Monet painting? Right, and the one behind me, this ocean one, which you can't see very well because it's getting dark out. It's like almost 6 o'clock, but it's an ocean Claude Monet. I love his style so much. Well, anyways, so water lilies is one of my all-time favorites. And actually Van Gogh Almond Tree is one of my favorites. Starry, Starry Night. Like, I love some of Van Gogh, but I don't love all of Van Gogh. Regardless. Okay, so Melissa, stop. I have like an ADD brain and 8,000. Usually why I'm so quiet too, because I have if you only knew how busy my brain is and all the thoughts that go through my head, that I think now Gingy's gonna, and you guys, I swear, they're not crazy wild until I get on a video. Well, anyways, so Sensey's coming out with the water lily warmer. And it looks like a bunch of lily pads. And I'm like, oh my gosh, with my desert bloom, even with my swans that I have set up over here, my aloe, it could just look like this whole waterscape. I don't know, you guys. Well, anyways, they have the lily pad warmer. Then they have this green warmer with pink flowers. And I'm like, there's pink, like lotus flowers and lily pads in that painting. And like, it's so perfect with that painting. I have to get the warmer of the month and the water and the floral green pink flower to go with it. Call me crazy. And I think it's the artist in me. Call me crazy. But I kind of want the cabbage leaf one for Easter. I think cabbage leaves and like lots of like moss bunnies is super cute. White and moss grass covered bunnies. I just love that whole kind of aesthetic, like the greens. So I kind of want the cabbage leaf that comes out, I think, with the Easter collection. I know the little bunny and the egg comes out. Then that's March. In April, they have an ocean set coming out that I need to add to my ocean because I have this whole other buffet. So one is blue and white, like a navy blue and white, and it kind of looks like waves. One is like a white seashell I even kind of like the candle, but I kind of refuse to pay Sensey's prices for the candle, but it's like the blue and white nautical stripe. I kind of do like that one, but, and I was like, well, when you're done with the candle, you could keep the container. And I'm like, stop. I forget what, oh, and then there's like these birds flying, but I think that's in the catalog all year round. It's like blue, and then you see like kind of like seagulls. It reminds me of seagulls, and I kind of want that one. Well, anyway, so I'm like, okay, so I need to stick around until April and get these. And then there's this part of me that is like, what if they come out with Rapunzel? They already came out with the chameleon. Why do I just have a feeling with Bath and Body Works coming out with a bunch of Rapunzel stuff? Why do I just have a feeling Scentsy might do something Rapunzel? And it's literally my daughter's favorite Disney character. Now, as a consultant, I don't save money, but I earn commission back on buying it. And, you know, if I put it in my Dale and I's party link, well, then we get free and half price rewards build up. Because you're probably going to want like 80 to 100 bucks. But I did buy that for at Bath and Body Works, $125 on payments, mind you. That one's on 4 payments, but all the Rapunzel stuff is on 12 payments with a firm. But regardless, it makes it more affordable for me in chunks. So I was thinking, and then I've had a few people comment on my video, and they're like, you have that 10%, or you have that $10 off code too, okay? So here's my website, and yes, there is that $10 off code at the bottom of the page, okay? You see it? But do you want to know what that involves? It specifically says for your first, keyword first, this would not be my first order. With your first $75 order, when you subscribe to the email list, I'm already subscribed to the email list. This $10 coupon does not apply to me or any of my current customers. This is for new people. So I need you to understand that the PR package influencers on TikTok and Instagram, that's a code that you can use all the time. And it's $50, not $75, okay? And mine read, you guys, for your first $75 order when you subscribe to the email list. That's one and done if you're new and you sign up for emails. Now, if you've been voting on Bring Back My Bar, you're probably already signed up for the email list. So give me a break on consultants have this, because I clicked on it and that's what I saw. So give me a break on that, y'all. I'm just going to say, okay. And I happened to pick this person because they do a lot of, this person who showed the Sensey, they do a lot of Halloween. Halloween's my favorite holiday ever. I love Halloween everything. So I picked up this person and I picked up her code. Okay, and read what it says. Okay. Thank you at Sensey for the sweetest surprise. Use code Christy10 for $10 off, $50 plus. Okay, so do you see how you put in that code on $50? You don't have to sign up. It's not a first time order. Okay. And I was like, okay, you know what? A fellow Halloween person, I'm going to take her code and I'm just going to try this. So I did. I have to sift through my daughter's pictures and mine. We share like a Apple account. So so that we can share music. I buy the music and then she can listen to it too. So I took her code and I tried it on my website because I'm curious. Who doesn't want to save $10 in US shipping? I think you all said $18 to Canada. That would make your shipping only $8. I'm like, okay, so if they're going to send this stuff out anyway, will this work on my website? It does. Will this still let me attach it to a party? It does. I make commission off of it. Sure, she'll still get more PR, which I heard from an ATMLMer that they're not even tracking the codes correctly. Don't get me wrong. I think DC, is who I watched, and I was like, are you kidding me? They couldn't even track. Okay, anyways. Whatever. Like, get your crap together, people. If you're gonna just go down in flames, at least do it well. Okay. So I did. I used it this morning. I attached it to Dale and I's party shopping link. I have screenshots, and then I will actually sit here and do this with you. But I want to find my screenshots, but I got to get through my daughters. Okay. So hang in there with me. I mean, okay, so here I just put 2 things in my cart. Used her code. Okay. And indeed, you do get $10 off. Do you see how shipping is $10? And with Christy 10, you save $10. You can go find any Instagram person. I was just like, well, she's a fellow Halloween person. If anybody's going to get free stuff from Sensey, I mean, whatever. I'll have a Halloween person. So I tested that part of it. Okay. Then this morning, just making sure I've edited my own information off of here. So I wanted this Simply Diamond Warmer before it goes away. They're getting rid of it. I wanted it since the day it came out. I know Anya from Wickless at Curly Q and CQ Handcrafted Wax Melt, she loves that warmer. She says it's an amazing performer. And it's a $30 warmer, 10% off. So I got it for $21.10. And then they had Huddle Up bars for $3.29 each. So I got 6 of those. Now, I don't think these codes work on your PWS worksite. I think you have to use, no, how do I say that? On your workstation. So like as a consultant, if I'm cashing out a party in my workstation, I don't think this code works. I should test that. I think you have to be on the website. My cat. Well, they had Huddle Up. I freaking love Huddle Up. I mean, reminds me of Tom Brady and Josh Allen playing football. Yum, yum. So I got 6 of those. So obviously I saved 10% off a 6-pack when you buy 6 versus buy 5, get one free in my workstation. Let me cover my bird because she's driving me crazy, let alone you guys. So hold on 1 second. Okay, hopefully that's better. Then I only got to try this once and bring back my bar through at my club. I've been pushing out my clubs ever since. 2 years. Hey guys. I wanted Falling Leaves. It's in the clearance section for $4.22 each. I had to get 6 of those. So my total came to $102. you can see at the bottom of the screen, this is my website. My website. I still put in her code and I'm still saving the $10 shipping, okay? So, right here, that's my website. And here's what I got. And I'm gonna zoom up here and you see how her code, Christy10, works. Okay. Now without and you can see what I got. So you can see it's $66 without the tax. Let me zoom in on this so that you're not seeing my address. I don't really want you to see my regular email. I have enough problems without people doxing that part of me. Okay, can you see? I added it to Dale and I's party link. I'm the host. Okay, I attached it to my own party. Okay. I was gonna use Affirm, oops, but I didn't. So you can see Affirm at the bottom. Ignore that. Oh, I forgot I got the Valentine's Day bundle too. All right. Let me fix this super quick just so I can X out my email because we don't need to see my email. Apple has changed with their update how to edit. It used to just be mark the little pen, edit. Okay. Hold on, because they got to make everything difficult with updates. Where did the little pencil go? Okay. That's filters. We don't want that. There it is. Okay. So we're going to use black. And I want to make this thicker. So let's make this as fat as we can. So okay. And I'm going to edit out a lot of my order numbers, so you can't really tell my order number. Okay. So you can see it's on my website. I was able to attach it to my party. I was able to use my own website. I still used her code Christy10, her coupon. So I basically got free shipping. And I only paid $98.73. I just decided to pay cash. I decided, you know what? That's cheap enough. I'm just going to pay for it. I'm not going to do Affirm or whatever. So do you see this? Okay. I mean, there's my order confirmation number. I got 14 items. That's including 12 bars. The warmer is 13, and that Valentine's Day wax bar bundle. Okay. So you can use these influencer codes on your website and save shipping. I just wanted to test it out on stuff I was going to buy anyway. I don't care. Whatever. I mean, is it infuriating and frustrating as a consultant who spent all these years excited showing off Sensey? Yes. And one person was rude, and I just completely removed their comment because it was unnecessary, and I don't need your rudeness. Someone else was not rude, but had, I think one person was like, I get tired of these videos, people crying over MLMs, like, I mean, whatever. Is that necessary? I don't think so. You get more flies with honey, or bees with honey, flies with honey than you do vinegar. So do you need to be rude about it? If you don't like MLMs, fine. Neither do I, honestly. But do I still see the benefit of making money back on what I'm going to earn or what I'm going to buy? Yes. Because I siphon it back into stuff I'm going to buy most of the time. Someone else made a comment that was like, and they have a valid point. I don't disagree. Well, if you think it's expensive, why ask your friends and family? Here's what you need to understand. From day one, I have never asked anybody, not a single solitary person, to ever have a party. Have I shared what Sensey's doing on Facebook? And yeah, people decided, you know, hey, I'll have a party. I like Sensey. It was completely voluntary. I've never pressured or begged or pushed it upon people. In fact, when I first started, because I was, listen, let's see. I was just plain and simply a kidnapper from Delightful. I liked the idea of the teas, but nobody cared about it. So basically I kidnapped. I bought the kit, I got more product in the kit, and didn't end up selling it because nobody cared. I've done, like I said, doTERRA, and it was simply because, yeah, I've bought essential oils from non-MLM, which I highly recommend. Barefoot, BAREFUT. You earn points towards free oils. They're constantly doing sales and things, which doTERRA does not do. doTERRA had really cool products though, like this oil case and stuff, and Barefoot's getting up there, but yeah, so I loved the health benefits of essential oils. Now, granted, my aunt was in doTERRA. Cassie joined, then went to college, then I joined because you really can't replace Deep Blue. And I had, not that I'm trying to sell you on freaking doTERRA, but I'm just saying, this is why she's covered, y'all. I'm sorry. I think she senses my passion, and so she's getting all amped up. So I apologize. But I had a ganglion cyst on my wrist. I put blue tansy, well, I put Deep Blue, which is blue tansy oil, on it. The next day it was gone. And when my back, I have a degenerative disc, my L5, and I have to wait a minute. I have a degenerative, she's such a jerk. Hold on. Let's try this again. So I have a degenerative disc disorder. And disease. It's not curable. The one side of my disc is shrinking and the other side is normal. It's an injury a long time ago. When it gets really bad and pinchy, Deep Blue really does help. And they have this cream, right? So I went to Barefoot and I did buy blue tansy oil, and it's really good. Like, it's really good. But to me, there's something special about Deep Blue. So that is the one thing that I'm sold on with doTERRA. So I do have a girl that I worked with that still, you know, just does it for her own discount too. I could always do it, or I could always get a hold of her. She retired, but I still have some deep blue. It lasts forever. It's like $50 for like this thing, but you don't need that much. Well, anyways, joined that literally just to get the 10% discount. And then Ursula bought some from me because she had rheumatoid, and I just went on and on about it. Not trying to sell anybody, but I just went on and on and on about it, and she wanted to try it. So she bought a few things because she had asthma and rheumatoid arthritis and stuff, and obviously she was my best friend, so she wanted to help me too. And she tried it, and then I'm like, Urs, like, you can actually, and she bought some Young Living because there's a girl that we worked with at Walmart that was selling Young Living. So, I mean, obviously friends want to help each other. I nearly joined Pampered Chef because I'm obsessed with their stuff, and I have half of the catalog every time someone at a party. But it's the best kitchen stuff, but you only need so much. Paparazzi, what a joke that was. I tried to do that because I was buying so freaking much of it from a girl at work, and I was like, why don't I just try to make this a thing? You guys. That was a joke. Like the biggest joke ever. And then I found Perfectly Posh. I was obsessed with, I'm allergic to soap. They had vegan homemade soap without tallow. I'm apparently allergic to the tallow, which is the dead animal carcass. Again, I find these things that I'm passionate about. I can't help it. And if I want to buy it, why not save money? Why not at least be a kidnapper, right? This is how I get hooked every single time. And it's not about becoming rich. Although I was like, I'm not allergic to these soaps. They're huge. They're super fragrant. Their hand creams were amazing. They were non-greasy. But what I noticed is eventually they started pricing themselves to the point where you're like, okay, is it worth $10 for a bar of soap? Is it worth $10 for a little hand cream? And then eventually they ended up selling to, I don't know, it's Posh 8 now, and they have all these herbal supplements with the hand cream. I'm just like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I went out, I bought all the, like I said in my other video, I got a loan for Perfectly Posh. I bought some supplies and all of this stuff to do vendor shows. And at work, I sold hand cream, mostly. Everybody loved the hand cream. They would walk by, something smells good. It's my hand cream. They love that it was non-greasy since we're typing all the time and writing. So I sold a lot of the hand creams at work just because people knew I had it. And so I would buy it and bring it in. I didn't sell as much soap because most people are like into body wash or whatever. I just loved that it was soap that didn't make me itch like crazy. Like, I loved it. And 99.9% of their products were vegan. I loved that. They didn't test on animals. Like, I was a huge supporter of Posh. I still have a ton of Posh. A ton. But that loan is paid off. I learned a lesson. So I did not do that with Scentsey when I joined. And the only reason, okay, so I got invited to a party. I was like, ooh, well, okay, even before that, Cassie was trying to raise money to go to Europe for People to People in 11th grade. So I did a Scentsey fundraiser. It's how I got my first Scentsey diffuser. Fell so in, and that's when I was into doTERRA, and I fell so in love with it. The commission that the girl was making, she donated towards, she was a friend of ours, but she donated that to Cassie for fundraising. Then down the road, I got invited to a Facebook party. It was 2020, August of 2020 I joined. So I think I couldn't order from the party and decided to try booking a party off of her to help her out. So then I had a Facebook party and I earned free and half price stuff. And the girl that I joined under, she's like, you know, you could get the kit free and you get all this stuff in this kit. You don't have to sell it. It just makes sense to get the kit for free. You still have like $20 in free stuff. Plus you have these half price items. And I said to Dale, I'm like, I do kind of love, I know, I'm like going from one to the other. And at the time I was still people at work wanted perfectly posh. I didn't know you couldn't do two at the same time. I didn't know. But it was kind of dying off. And just people wanted hand creams here and there. And I was addicted to, I have a whole bag of the hand cream still. But I wish I'd have bought more soap because we're kind of running out of the soap. Samples, I have so many samples of stuff. Anyways, so I was like, you know, this makes sense. It's free. The kit is free. Like I'm already, the couple things that I wanted, I could get half price. It just made sense. So I did it. And then I just kind of sneak shared it on Facebook. I was not broadcasting to anyone that I was a Scentsey consultant. I was kind of embarrassed. I'm like, here I go, hopping from MLM to MLM. Just because I freaking love the products. I almost joined Tastefully Simple too because I love their food products. Again, that's another consumable. Like Pampered Chef, Tupperware, which I thought I heard someone say Tupperware. I don't know. Love 31. And honest to God, 31 has saved my life. We used to have to walk half a block from our old, because when we parked across the street on this busy street next to a stoplight, my cars kept getting totaled from people who didn't have freaking driver's licenses and insurances. And my insurance would try to sue them. And of course, I never got the money back. And I kept wanting to give, I almost had my Ford Taurus paid off. Boy, it was a good car. I so wanted to give it to Cassie for college. And you know, I only had a couple of payments left. And when you know it, someone on DUI didn't have their license revoked and didn't have insurance and freaking had a kid in the car, alcohol in the front seat, a glass of wine in the front seat, smashed into my car, totaled it, and I couldn't give it to Cassie. I had to go get another car. I traded. Because she ruined my frame. You honestly, though, couldn't even tell it was all that wrecked, but she killed my frame. I was so mad, y'all. I was so mad. Anyways, so we couldn't park across the street from our duplex. We had to park here and walk down and around and park. Actually, Ursula lived like kitty corner from, like on the same block. So you used to walk, like we lived almost towards the end of this block. So you'd walk all the way down, all the way up. And at that corner was Ursula. So we practically parked towards Ursula's house, and it gets hard to carry bags of groceries all the way over there. 31 saved my freaking life because I could put several bags, like grocery bags in 31 bags. I don't even think 31 is in business anymore. I'm just telling you the thought process that goes into why people join MLMs. Like, I love these products. Had I not known 50 people that were already doing 31, I might have even thought about it. But, so this is where it goes. Well, I loved my diffuser so much. from Sensey. I got those party rewards. I had the kit and I just kind of snook share. And at the time, it's when I started YouTube. And Ursula had died the end of October of 2018. I spent a whole year as a vegetable. Like I couldn't even cope emotionally. Dale did all the cooking, the cleaning. I mean, I would, it's all I could do to function. So I spent a whole year doing that. It's all I could do to work, but I knew I had to work. And freaking collections of all the things where people are just brutal. So 2019 rolls around, and then 2020, and you had the whole pandemic. And my department, I had just left collections to go to my department, and we were working from home because of the pandemic. And I was just doing reports and stuff. And I had just gotten this kit and stuff, and and I felt like, you know, so many people in my old department had left, retired, found other jobs. And I was sad, y'all. I felt like I didn't have any friends. And I felt at the time that I started YouTube, which I think I joined the end of August, and I did a YouTube video in December. Not that I'm trying to sell anybody on Scentsy, y'all. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Like, but this was how it happened. And I felt like Ursula was like, put yourself out there. The right people are going to find you, and you won't be all alone. And I did. And I put myself on YouTube, and sure enough, granted I'm only at 1,700 people, but people wanted to watch about Sensey. And when I was working from home, I had bought this kit, and I'm like, I don't even know how to do this thing, right? I have no clue what I'm doing. And the girl that I joined under was like crickets. Like she didn't know anything, right? So I kind of had to figure it out on my own. And Sensey, their training is you watch all these videos. You guys, I don't do instructions. When something comes in and it has this book of instructions, I'm like, whoa, like my ADD brain cannot deal with it. I'm not reading those instructions. I'm gonna put it together the way it looks like in the picture and we're calling it good. So if it's something really complicated, I'm like, Dale, because Dale loves to read instructions. Like he follows them to the, I'm like, dude, like I can't. Like I'm just gonna follow the picture. I don't have, my squirrel brain can't deal with that. So their training, it's all of these freaking trainings, and to look at it, it's so overwhelming to me. I'm like, no, I have a hard enough time back when I worked at Walmart as a zone supervisor, taking all these stupid tests that you took all the time, constantly over and over and over. And the bank does the same thing, these trainings. I'm like, and I was like, the idea of doing that, learning from Sensey too, I'm like, So I watched a bunch of top YouTubers, and I was like, they taught me. They were happy and they were friendly. And it was 2020 and we were working from home. And I was just, you know, I'm okay being alone. I don't need people. But so I was in my happy little bubble. But also, like, you get to feel like, I don't know, all these people were helpful and they're having fun, and it was fun. It was fun. And it was exciting when I first started. Like, oh my gosh, what's coming out? Like, I can't wait to see what they're getting rid of, what they're adding. Like, it was just fun, and it was happy, and it wasn't complicated like it is now. And it wasn't the same. Well, I mean, they were booming. Like, how many people joined in 2020? So of course it was, yay! All sunshine and roses, because they were, I think, making $1 billion then, right? Out of the blue. So sure, it was great, and it was fun and everything. And it was, to this day, it's still fun to me, even if it's a really old warmer from eBay that someone is getting rid of for $20, $30. It's still fun to me to smell it. There are still favorites in the waxes. Like, they make me, some of the scents, like Snuggle Up or French Lavender, bring me such peace. Yes, I can find similar things at Walmart, and I've obviously gone down the vendor road, because then you get frustrated with Sensey because they won't bring back certain things. The voting was always these same 20 bars, and you're like, why can't I try something new? Right? Would people stop voting for? Okay, and so it gradually got weird. But I've never pressured friends or family. They would see it. They were having fun doing Facebook parties. People want to help people. Like, back in the 70s, the 80s, when I was growing up, my mom was always going to Tupperware parties. My mom was always doing like Mary Kay. That's how I know I'm more in the cool tone versus the warm tones. The lady said, granted, I was in middle school, and she's like, you have really large pores. I was like, rude. But thanks for telling me. I already know that. The Mary Kay lady. Anyways, their stuff made my face itch. So I was buying from the Avon lady when Cassie was a little tater tot. It's just what you did. You helped friends. You went to their parties. There were people at work selling Tastefully Simple 31. Oh man, there was some jewelry. Not paparazzi. I bought too much paparazzi. And then they got in trouble because of the stuff that they were putting in the jewelry to make it so $5. Anyways, that's paparazzi. They had a whole fiasco thing going on at the time, right after I joined, and I was like, what? I wasted all this money. Anyways. So that's how it starts. But I will say, this is the one that I actually made amazing friends. And I hope friends for life. And because so many of them have quit because of the nonsense, I feel like I've lost them. I don't see them on YouTube anymore. Some of them still do vendor or other things, so I get to still see them on YouTube. But it's like I'm losing friends too, because people are quitting because they're getting fed up. And I miss watching them on YouTube. And I think that was part of the whole fun of joining Scentsy. Was making friends on YouTube and feeling that connection, even though we may never meet in real life. We're talking to each other. You know, for a while we did a round robin group where we had a Discord that we were talking to each other in. Now I have like a Facebook Messenger that we talk to, you know, another group of us talk to each other. You can talk to each other in the comments, you know, in the videos. And there's just this connection and this community. I don't love when people are so hardcore that they get mean about if you say anything negative. Like, I don't like that. I'm allowed to be an individual. I'm allowed to be hurt. She's covered. She's, you know, I'm allowed to have feelings. I'm allowed to not love everything they do. every product that they put out, every new thing that they try. You guys, my biggest pet peeve in life is liars. Part of why I was so angry. Backstabbing and lying. It's why I quit collections and went to another department, the bank. I can't deal with it, and I'm not gonna lie to you, and if I'm unhappy about something, I'm gonna say so. And don't jump down my throat because I didn't join this to become a multimillionaire. Would that have been fun? Yeah. Is this the one MLM that I've ever joined that actually did something a little bit? Perfectly Posh a little, but you can only sell so many hand creams and, you know, bath bombs. And this is the one though that people really loved, the licensed products. They actually had fun doing the parties. And I never asked anyone to join. I never pressured anyone to join. One time when I very first started, and this was the first person I ever added to my team, I worked with her and she left work, and I believed in her. Like, and I'm like, you can get this kit for, there was another girl that was looking but didn't want to spend all the money, and they had like a $10 kit thing or something, and they had a cheap kit and I offered it to her, but unfortunately for her, it didn't go anywhere. Sensey doesn't just fall into your lap. Like, it's not like people, unless you have YouTube. That's the magic of Sensey and YouTube, is because I was talking about it and people would randomly order, and still to this day randomly order. It is not me sending out mail. It is not me harassing people. It is not me begging people. My cousin-in-law, she quit Pampered Chef and joined Sensey, and she did it for a while. She did good, but then as we come out of 2020, and the economy starts to tank, then people have less money and they don't want all the stuff and things like they did. So you get the dip, and you get the people that don't want to go on Facebook. That's the magic of what I do. That's literally the magic of, that's the only reason I've ever had success, is people want the licensed products. And I will say Scent is cool because they have this thing with Disney where they're the official fragrance of Disney. They have this whole collaboration with Disney. They've done these whole collaborations with other things like Universal, which didn't last very long. Broke my heart because I'm so obsessed with that Frankenstein warmer, and I desperately wanted a Dracula warmer. I'm like, you got rid of the, I'm never gonna get a Dracula warmer. Anyways, that's the cool thing about Sensey, is that people want the licensed products. So that's why this one, I don't regret it. I don't regret a single second of it. I met some amazing people, customers, fellow consultants. You know where to find me, and I'll be your friend for life. Like, it meant a lot to me. And I will say I do have a huge self-esteem problem because my mother was a narcissist. I will say, from doing YouTube videos, it has been very healing for me as a human being, because you know how if you don't do this kind of a thing, when you first start doing it, the sound of your voice in your head does not match what you hear back and you're like, oh God, is that what I sound like? Now, from watching myself back to edit, the same voice that I hear in my head is the same voice I'm watching back. Isn't that weird how the brain does that? Also, I will look in the mirror and I will criticize the heck out of myself. Like, I'm super, super self-critical. And what has been healing to me is to watch myself back on video and think, well, actually, I don't look so bad. I'm not as bad as I think I am. What do you call that? Body dysmorphia or whatever. I've learned to appreciate myself. So there are good aspects to this. But I guess I wasn't. Guys, if you want it, you want it. Like, I'm not a salesperson. I could never be a car salesman. I couldn't do it because either you want it or you don't. Like, I'm unique where like if I want something, I'm going to seek it out, or people have helped. Oh man, like what did Zaya. Had friends who had a bunch of Zaya, so I have a ton of Zaya workout stuff. They're everywhere. So eventually you kind of want to join, and this one was fun. But now I kind of feel like I'm losing my friends because they're all quitting, they're all angry, they're all upset. Me too. Me too. I really quick want to edit this because I want to show you. Let me just. No, you don't. We don't need that. Done. So I just want to show you my order. Thank you for your purchase. Do you see how it's attached to my party at the top? Dale and Melissa's party link. So I used Christy 10. I saved shipping. I got free shipping. Is that, you guys, I'm just at such a crossroads where I'm just sitting in the crossroads. And I'm like, out of principle, what you did was so wrong. And you had no respect for us in what we've done. I've been in it it'll be 6 years in August, but I've been in it how long? And I made you how much money, and you had no respect for me to at least just be real. Just tell me, right? Just be real with me. It was bad enough you took away 5%. I could kind of reason that, like, well, whatever. I'm not a top person. Doesn't matter. I'm never going to be. I can't even get past 2,000 subscribers. And because I don't show, I can't afford. And people aren't wanting to party. They're not saying, hey, can I do a Scentsy party with you? Or if, like the very last Facebook one I did, nobody ordered, you guys. And I think it's because Scentsy stuff is so freaking expensive. And I felt bad that this poor girl is a bust. Like, I'm sorry, people don't want to pay $80 for a warmer, not even to help out a friend. So it's the random people. I wouldn't even be where I am today if it wasn't for the fact that random people see my videos, find my link, and order. I mean, I have a couple people that have clubs from back when they were in a party. I am sorry she's being such a jerk. I'm sorry. It should be quiet the entire rest of the night. Make it make sense, people. I don't know. I just think she's sensing my energy. But I just wanted to show you because I'm like, I'm still making the commission. Yeah, I don't love that they're getting the free product. But I'm still saving the shipping. And I'm weighing things, you guys. And I like the people in Canada with the $10 shipping or $18 shipping. If you can get it to $10, $8 shipping isn't so bad. You're literally just saving shipping. Because Sensey raised that from, oh gosh, what was it? Like 150 to like 350 or something. My phone is dying now. It's at 20%. But basically, I just wanted to say, when another misconception is, okay, so on my channel, I have had companies reach out to me, and these were affiliate codes. So Vivaya, I could pick out 2 pairs of shoes and show them on my channel. That was my reward. And then they gave me a link, a code to save whatever percent. Usually it's 10%. If people used my code and shopped, all I had to do was do a video, show, put the link in, and my reward was the free shoes. To this day, and this was probably 3 years ago, I am still wearing those Vivaya shoes. They're amazing. I still wear those flats all the time to work. You can machine wash them. Like, I believe in these products, or I wouldn't have shown them. A lot that I've done is, there is this Chinese company. Oh man, they were so nice to work with. They gave me they would say you could spend $15 or whatever. The first time I think they sent me the cross stitch stuff. And I showed it and I was like, this is cute. Maybe I'll learn how to do it. Well, then they let me, spend $20 or whatever. All I had to do was share, and it was for life. Mike, if you go back and look at my 7 great, what's the other one? But they do, one has more diamond painting and one has more cross stitch. One I think is all cross stitch, and one I think has diamond painting, cross stitch. Anyways, I've literally used my own code and shopped because they have so many sales. And I bought Cassie a ton of diamond painting. I've gotten, just from showing their stuff and putting out their affiliate code, I've gotten a ton of cross stitch, you guys. Plus I bought some. Use my own 10% code that is there for life if you want to go look for it. My old videos. So I think these people just get the free product. They're not making any money. Their reward is the free product. Now, does that irritate the crap out of me? Yeah, it really does. Because what am I doing here? But I am still making commission. And if I can still use your code and get free shipping. So they lie. They say they're not thinking of going affiliate. Come on, you're testing it out. Like, just be real. Just be freaking real. You're testing it out. Just in case. Maybe right not this minute you're thinking of stopping, but if you're forced to, that's the alternative that you're testing out now. Let's just be real and honest. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. But I just wanted to see, can I use that? Can I save $10 on $50? I can. Can I still attach it to my party and earn rewards? Yeah, until Sensey says, no, 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 and stops us from doing that, then I guess there goes that. And that'll annoy me all the more. It might be the thread, the literal thread that breaks everything. If they stop us from being able to push out clubs or push out parties because we're not ready, we don't have enough, we don't have $350 yet in 3 months when you're supposed to. If they stop us from being able to push it out, because if someone wants to have a party link with me, I push it out until they're ready to use the rewards. I do not force them to use them within a time period. I give them the perpetual award. I don't take that for myself. It's supposed to be if someone books a party off of that party, then that person saves. But I give them that reward for even having chosen me. Here's yet another half price item. Thank you for shopping with me. So when Scentsy stops doing that, that will be when I'm done. I still see an advantage, and I still have people. And I feel so bad that picked me. And I don't like leaving people hanging with some stranger that they don't want to be hung with. You know? I'm not sure I'm ready to give up the bars in my club. Have I not gotten my club for 2 years? Yeah. Because they're so astronomical, because I keep throwing stuff in there because I can't keep up with their FOMO. I can't keep up with, let's release this, let's release that, let's release this. And I get it. And you all that are commenting, you are right. I get it. You're making me think about it. But let's be real. This person that had this thing about, usually it's the men that are kind of rude. I don't know what that is. But that was like, well, do you really need all the stuff? And no. But let's be real. Overconsumption is an American problem. Like, America, the United States of America, is really hell-bent on buy this, buy that. We have an advertisement for this and an advertisement for that and a pop-up for this and a pop-up for that. Like, I literally just bought something off Instagram because freaking pop-up, and I was like, oh, that's a good deal. That's a really good deal. That is so me. I need that. My kids have bought TikTok shop stuff. I have to say, honestly though, TikTok shop has some pretty good deals. And I'm this close to doing Temu because I'm like, does it even matter anymore if they steal your stuff? Like, steal your stuff. Does it really matter? I watch so many people do Temu and they don't complain that someone stole their information. I don't know. You guys, there's some cute stuff on there. I kind of love China. All their cheaper things. Like America, they charge way too much money for even a freaking bag of sugar. A gallon of milk. Are you kidding me right now? But it's buy. They push it down your throat. Buy this, buy that. They even have pharmaceutical commercials. Ask your doctor for this drug. Ask your doctor for that drug. Like, come on. That's America. That's the culture that we live in that pushes people to buy. And I get it. I get it. That's why I don't have like a savings account. I'm the dummy that wants all this stuff and things. And it's like Christmas. Every time something comes in the mail and you're like, even with vendor wax and you've forgotten it, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so excited. It's just how it is. I don't know, you guys. Am I trying to talk myself into staying? Yeah. Is it cool that you can use the code and get free shipping? Yeah. Do I still have to pay $15 a month for my website just for people to shop? Yeah. Are these PR packages? Oh, wait. Okay, that's what I was going to show you guys. Wait a minute. That just reminds me. Are they kind of pushing people away from consultants? Yeah, if we're being real. Okay. And that pisses me off. I have a hard enough time. I cannot look myself up by my address. I will not pop up. I'm literally right here. How do you not pull me up? And you have got to spell my name correctly or I won't pop up. I'm a star, but whatever. I mean, when I put my address in, I got someone from Alabama pop up and I was like, I'm in freaking Pennsylvania. I literally put Pennsylvania and you're popping up someone from Alabama. Nice, Sensey. Real cool. I mean, I'm literally hanging by a thread, guys. But, okay, so, oh, another thing I was going to say is because I'm not constantly buying Scentsey, because people aren't partying, so I don't have as big a paychecks, and I'm not getting my clubs, so you know, how am I not supposed to tell my daughter who is struggling to not push out her club? I would be a horrible mother if I didn't tell her, Cassie, push out your club. I've actually told her, cancel your club, and she won't do it. But was she my best customer? $300, like way back in the beginning. She would save up, yeah, but then she has a more expensive place now, and anyways, but I was just like, okay, like, Cassie, I love that you want to help me. You've always been that person. She bought all kinds of perfectly posh when she was in college and working at the college, and she is too much posh. Love her for that. But as a mom, you don't need it. You have enough. Like, I can look at her and say, push out your club. Push it out a month. Push out till next month. You know, change it from one, you know, consistency to the other and then back, you know, and it pushes it out a month or two. So, otherwise I wouldn't have my clubs. I've lost bars from my clubs. That's how people asked for my address and sent me a bunch of bars that they just, that's what I mean about this community, guys. I regret nothing. I regret absolutely nothing. Amazing people. Okay, so we are going to go to Sensey.com. I'm going to actually put my website in here. We're going to go to my website, and I'm going to show you how to do this. If you want to do it as a consultant, if you're still here, or as a customer, do it, you guys. Like, whatever. If it's there, do it. Do what's best for you. You don't have to shop with me. You don't have to have a party link with me. You can cancel your club. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's okay. I'm this close myself. It's okay. It's okay. I just want you to know it's okay. I'm really not positive the world is alone anyway. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. But it's okay. I get it. I struggle sometimes to keep up with thanking people. It was here. Show all. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're just going to put in my website the long way. My website, if anybody cares, like it's in my description sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want people to think they have to. Appreciate it more than you'll ever know. But like, there are people that don't want a party link and want you to get the free and half price items. Like, I'm like, wow. Like, thank you. Or they don't want all their rewards and they're like, do you want something? But it got to where then I felt bad. I had one girl, such a sweet girl. And she was like, you can have the perpetual award. I literally don't want anything. But then you can't ship some things to you and some things to them. It all had to ship to her. And then I had to send her money to ship it to me. And I'm like, I'm not putting people out like that. I'm just not. I'd rather just lose the reward because I'm not doing that to people. Actually, I think this is Scentsey. I need to show you Scentsey.com. Okay. So when you're on here, you see at the top how it says find a consultant. Okay. So we're going to click down and it's going to come up with this information. If you want me, you have to search me by name. So we're going to go to the state of Pennsylvania. Okay, we're first going to put in the state of Pennsylvania. Then we're going to put in my name. My name is Melissa, Melissa. Capital Johnsson is my maiden name when I started. Last name, capital Haight, hate. You have got to look me up that way. Otherwise, you won't find me. Search, and there I am. Oh, well, do I necessarily want to show the world? Doesn't matter, because if you look up my name, well, it does say Warren P. It doesn't show you my actual address. But yes, this is me. If you really wanted to look me up on Fast People Search, you're going to find my address anyway. Or True People Search or whatever it is. Whatever. You have that I live in Warren, PA. There's only so many Melissa Johnson hate. So whatever. So I'm selecting myself, you guys. Okay? So now you see we are in my website right here. You can select a party from right here. Okay? So I'm going to select a party. You can do this at checkout too. Okay. I have several shopping links. I don't want to give away who's who, but there's my daughter on here, me and Dale, etc. Okay. And some people have it and don't use it, but it's there in case they want to. So don't think that all these people are shopping with me. They're just there if they want them. Okay. So, okay, this is a bar that I want. So, okay, I'm just going to pick this Disney bar, right? You have to spend $50 to get this girl's code. So let's put a warmer in here. You can go to warmers and wax, warmers. I literally can't believe that Wicked Warmer is $30, but March is the end of that contract with Universal, so no wonder they gave them away. Who wanted to spend $100 originally, though? Come on. You've got to be obsessed. Like, if I'm obsessed with it, sure. Okay. I love mosaic warmers. Let's put in this. Periwinkle petals. Okay. So my shopping bag is $56.50 or whatever. Okay. Right. So we are going to go to where it says discount question mark. I think that's where it is, right? No. Okay, we're gonna go to secure checkout, okay? Now, It's automatically filling in my address and my phone number. Standard delivery is $10. I'm just gonna zoom in here and show you. So I'm at this point in the checkout page. You don't need to see my address and verify all of that information, doesn't matter. Then you're gonna go to secure checkout again. Okay. Now it says party time. Let me just do this. Okay. Party time. Melissa has these following parties. Don't attach to a party. But I'm gonna ask you guys, I don't care if you bless me, doesn't matter. Pick a random person, help them out. Let them earn money towards a free and a half price item. That's so nice and so kind and paying it forward. You don't have to pick me. My daughter, you could pick Dale and I. Try not to, I feel bad every time I see don't attach to a party, because why wouldn't you just want a random act of kindness help somebody out? Just saying. Okay, so I'm going to pick Dale and Melissa's link, okay? Now, that's attaching to Dale and I's party that I always have open because I'm always shopping on my own stuff. And I know there's going to be somebody in there that says, why don't you put it on your daughter? Because she doesn't have the money to cash out a party, you guys. She doesn't even buy, I buy for her. So if that tells you anything. Next, we're going to go to, okay, so we picked our party. Next, we're going to go to continue and review, okay? So we're going to click this. Sorry, I can't show you full screen. Now, I just want to show you without showing you my card number. Now you're at the point where you can pick PayPal, credit card, whatever. Do you see how underneath Venmo is apply, gift certificate, or coupon code? This is where we're going to put in Christy 10. You're going to do the little drop down box. Okay, so there's your little drop down box. KRISTY 10. Go find whoever you like. I like that this girl had Halloween stuff. I'm like, you're a fellow Halloween person. If I'm going to help someone, let me randomly help you. Okay. Apply to order. Now, it applied the coupon. And there you go. It's there, guys. If they're gonna do it, if that's how they want to market, if they're gonna do it, embrace it. Save yourself $10. And I had to think of it this way. I've been blessed to have companies reach out to me. I've had them reach out to me on Instagram when I was posting on Instagram. Got some cute jewelry that way. And then I've had them reach out to me on YouTube because of my Scentsy videos that used to get like 1,000 views. And now I'm lucky if I get on my Ipsy or my Scentbird or Archer and Oliver, anything else I do. I'm lucky if I get like 100 people. My Scentsy videos now. I'm lucky if I get 200 people watching them. This last one, like shot through the roof. I'm like, okay. So my money went down on YouTube. I mean, I've lost subscribers along the way because the people that originally started watching me wanted to watch all the Sensey. And I still buy it sometimes. I just don't have all the people buying into it, partying to buy what I used to buy. And let's be honest, should I be buying that much stuff? No. Am I out of, I only have, I think, 2 bathroom cleaners. I'm out of dish soap, and a lot of times I want the warmer. It's the warmer or the dish soap bundle with cleaners, and I go for the warmer. Of course I do. So I'm not getting the dish soap because they only do it in these bundles, and they have 8 million other things that I want, and I pick and choose. And so I've been using the hand soap as dish soap. I figure it's the same thing. I have used up, I need to purchase, I'm out of fragrance flowers. I have like 2 bathroom cleaners. That is the one thing that I'm obsessed with. It literally saves my back. I have a counter clean. I don't have any more. I have a room spray that Lori gifted me, and then I'm out of room spray. So I'm out of the things, the other consumables. I'm running out of washer whiffs. I have a ton of laundry soap, but I'm running out of the washer whiffs. I'm using samples of clothesline that they're not offering samples anymore. I upped the price of the laundry, made it more difficult, so I'm using up my own samples. I don't use the Scent Soft because a girl that is she used to sell LuLaRoe, now she sells like boutique clothing. She said that it pills that's what makes your clothes pill. And it keeps your towels from absorbing. Yeah, your towels aren't as soft, but it keeps them from absorbing so much water. So I don't use like Scent Soft kind of a thing, except I am using the stuff Lee sent me. I will always use that on bedding. But I'm running out of the things that I normally had lots of, and now I'm down to like my wax and my warmers. And I haven't bought my clubs for 2 years. I have a ton of stuff that people gifted me, and the stuff that comes out, new release, limited time offers, where I'm like, I at least want to try it once. And then if I still can't do it, it goes into a club, and that's why I have these astronomical, like $700 clubs that I'm like, I'm going to have to kind of save up to get these clubs, like. But if they'd stop coming out with all these freaking warmers that I want and these new releases and things, like, just, anyways. All that to say, if this is how they're gonna market it, use it. As a consultant, you deserve it. You didn't get all that free stuff. They wouldn't even give us the chance. Those of us with YouTube channels, why wouldn't you have given us a chance? And why would you be so deceptive about it? Like, that's just rude. That's so rude and disrespectful. And then Dale, as a probation officer, Deputy Chief of Adult Probation, he used to teach domestic violence classes. And those guys, he used to teach them about minimalization, denial, and blame. And I was going to have him join me on a video. But just think about all the times that things are minimized. This drama will be minimalized. or denied completely. Or it'll get blamed back on us that people don't know that people are buying, you know, $8 package of eggs, and gas is how much money, and sugar is like used to be 99 cents and now it's like $5 for a bag of sugar. Like, come on. But yeah, it's our fault because, you know, I'm sorry I can't show it as much as I could because I can't, it was easier for me to afford $30, $40, $50 warmers than it is 80. A lot of their limited time warmers. This is when they're last year. They started to lose me when, okay, wait, I need a drink. Hold on. I popped a hole in this. Limited edition warmers. I think both snow globy ones that I bought were like 125-ish. Last year, $160, and it's not even a snow globe like the other two. And the second snow globe that I bought doesn't even want to turn the freaking glitter around. Some people's works, mine didn't. It was either give it back and don't have one and we'll replace it with something of equal value. Dale freaking loves that thing. This was, it wasn't a snow globe. It didn't do anything. It was like a greenhouse with like bottle brush trees, a ceramic plastic truck, and you want to charge oh, I'm at 10% battery. I gotta shut up. And you want to charge $160. Like, I'm struggling with your prices. And again, if I were not making back commission, and they're doing away with flash sales. Do you know how many customers we would get on flash sales because they can't afford your freaking warmers? They want them, but they can't afford them at the full prices that you want them. I refuse, I will not shove this down people's throat and make them feel guilty or obligated to buy. I will not do it. If they want to, here I am. You know where to find me. I'm here for you. But I am not going to shove this down your throat. I am not. I'm not going to recruit people into something that is already breaking my heart. That is already pissing me off. I am not going to recruit people for that. If you want to join and earn money on what you're making, go for it. And you don't have to pick me. But I'm not going to shove it down your throat. And I'm sorry that I can't buy constantly anymore because you've raised your prices so astronomically that even I am going, what am I doing? I don't mind getting an $80 warmer for $40. I'm not loving the Disney for $100 or more. No one wanted your Wicked warmer because it was $100. Very few people. Now it's $30 in the clearance. And it's still there. And you gave away how many? You're losing people. Stop it, bird. You're losing people because you're pricing them to death. To death. You stop doing buy 5, get 1 free unless you make the consultant do it in their workstation. I can help you get a free $6 bar, but you might as well use Christy10 code and get $10 off. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do that in my website. I'm pretty sure. I wish I could. You notice how the more passionate and animated and loud I get, the more it's the energy. I'm just saying, you're making this so hard, and you're hurting a lot of people. And I know it's business. Then don't be charismatic. Don't say you love us. Don't say trust you. Don't say believe in us. Don't sugarcoat it. Be real. Be honest. Don't pretend to be my family. Don't pretend to care about me. And not allow me opportunities to be a part of the advertising. Other companies allowed me to do their codes. Why can't I? Why am I not good enough? It said, oh, I get it, because I'm only 1,700 subscribers, not thousands of subscribers. I get it. So there you get, I'm not good enough. Okay. I spent a lot of money. I earned you a lot of money. $66,000 lifetime PRV is a lot of money. Is it as much as my SSD? No. But I've tried the vendor events. Nobody buys it. I literally, no. Sometimes have people buy the wax bars. But how many people go through them, and it's actually interesting to watch them be like, and get all carried away with like how awful something smells, and ooh, that smells really good. And it's different with each and every person. It's kind of interesting. But I have to go. My phone is dying. We don't need another 17-minute video, or hour and 17-minute video. But I just wanted to show you, if it's going to happen anyway, use the code. Use the code. How about some person? They're already at how many? Am I ever going to be on Instagram and have 100,000 people? No. I can't afford, nor do I live anywhere near Disney, Florida, or California. I'm in Pennsylvania. I can't go to Disney and do all this Disney stuff. I can't buy all the lounge fly. I'm just, I can't. I wish I could. Wish I could. Wish I could. So I'm just grateful for the opportunities. Vivaya that took a chance on me. 7 Great. You know, some of these other companies that let me have a code. And literally the cross stitch and the diamond painting, those are for life. I don't know about Vivaya, but amazing shoes. I had like a bag company reach out to me and let me, and I'm grateful for the opportunities, you guys. And it's okay that someone else gets blessed. God will bless me in different ways. I don't need hundreds of dollars of free Scentsey. Because they lie. They don't love us. We don't matter. We're not family. We're not partners. We're a tool in the toolbox, and it is what it is. We're just the, you know, drug pushers. So I'm sharing with you because honestly, it's fun to share. I have fun sharing my thoughts and my feelings, and I have fun with my friends that I make on YouTube and the community that is kind overall. You know, you'll always get some mean jerk. But I just wanted to show you, for us consultants out there, because I know like I have a lot of consultants that watch me, use the $10 code and you can still attach it to your own party. See, the $10. Go bless someone else. Pay it forward. Leave it to God and let God sort it out. Use the code, bless the person, whatever. It is what it is. They're going to get blessed by some other company. Might as well be Scentsy. If Sensey wants to make us feel minimal, then I guess Sensey wants to make us feel minimal. Save the $10 shipping, you guys. You can attach it to a party. You can still link it up with your favorite consultant if anybody cares about us. Yeah, all those people on Instagram, they don't care about us. But the people that watch these channels, the people that watch our videos, they still care and they'll still come find us. And now you get the $10. Don't feel guilty for blessing some other Instagram or TikToker. You use Christy 10 or go find, if you don't like Halloween, if you're anti-Halloween, or because she has witch in her name or whatever, if that offends you, I don't care, but if that offends you, then go find some other TikTok person. Go bless them. Use their code. Let Sensey do whatever Sensey's gonna do. Let God sort it out. But I want my customers who are loyal, unlike my company, who are loyal and devoted and kind and compassionate, use the code. So when you go to checkout, it's still my website, it's still my party. It's right underneath your payments. Use the code. Get free shipping, you guys. Do it. Get free shipping. You deserve it. You deserve it. And that's my public service announcement to thank you for still staying loyal to those of us who are hanging by a thread. You matter. We appreciate you. You know, if they get a couple orders, those people aren't going to be, I really don't think they're going to, you can only buy so much stuff. Like, you can only buy so much makeup. You can only buy so much skincare. You can only buy so much stuff and things. And even those codes aren't going to last forever. Use them while you got them. They still need us for now. For clubs and parties, and join. If they want 8 million people to join, they still need us. They still have to hook up with somebody. And for now, here I am. Use the code. You're not hurting us. You can still help us out. You can still attach it to a party. You don't have to bless me. Bless your favorite consultant, your favorite YouTuber, your family member, yourself. You deserve it. Us consultants, you deserve that $10 code too. Take it. It's there. Take it. God bless. Let God sort it out. You know, you can put your head on your pillow at night knowing you did everything right. You did everything you could. You did it because it was fun, because it's just, use it. So, all right, I've made it long enough. My bird is annoying enough, and I'm going to let you guys go. But yeah, use the code. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.